the Shell Restoration Studios at shellrestoration.com. This is Sports Radio 96.7. Sports Radio 96.7. WLLF FM Mercer, a Cumulus media station.
High school basketball at its very best.
Swartz cross court. Everett, free for the title.
DeBatey back to Martin with 3. Cross the timeline with 2. To the basket. Lefty left. Good! And they call a foul! They call a foul! The clock is at 0. Blocked by Shoeboy. Rebound grab by Austin.
Bobs to Greg. Turns. Fires. 3. Got it! He hit the 3.
Smith into the forecourt. Down to 1 second. Smith puts it up at the buzzer and puts it in!
Top of the key to Greenberg. 3 ball up and in.
Pranos with it, out to Getty, 1 second, heave at the buzzer, no good, free throw wins the district championship.
Here's Jess looking, cross court Urbana, she's open, 3 ball up, go! It goes in, and the Hickory ladies have come back from the dead.
Our 2024-25 high school sports broadcasts are brought to you by the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Shell Restoration, Warner's Homes and Improvements, St. Paul's in Greenville, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. UPMC is Mercer and Lawrence County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you on your feet faster. Attorney Bill Motor, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Herman's Water, Vay's Pub and Grill, Hermitage Rotary Club. If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail. DK Auto LLC in Grove City. And the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Honoring our past, expanding our future. Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7. Now it's time to go to the court with our countdown to tip-off show with our game announcers,
Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch.
And we are live tonight here at Grove City High School. Grove City hosting Slippery Rock in District 10 Region 4 boys basketball action here on Sports Radio 96.7. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs with you, along with Chris Burtch. Chris, Grove City, Slippery Rock, a Saturday night, only game in town, a makeup from last week. Both teams coming off tough ones last night. Both teams looking to stay in the league race. A lot on the line tonight with these two longtime rivals.
Yeah, I mean, you think about playing just, one night ago, both teams traveling, Slippery Rock going over to Sharon and, absorbing a tough 59-51 loss. Grove City going over to Farrell, and Farrell putting together clearly their finest performance of the season. And the Farrell Steelers were able to get that one 58-49. So, yeah, both teams no time at all to try to figure anything out or lick your wounds or anything like that. They're right back at it, with not only their biggest rival, but also a game that is, like you pointed out, just hugely important in the standings. Hickory at 5-1, Sharon at 4-2. Both of these teams at 3-2. Farrell now kind of creeping up into the race at 2-4. So, yeah, the winner of this game is going to feel terrific after the first 6 games. The losing team tonight, 3-3, a lot of things to figure out. So, just so many things riding on this game. Playoff atmosphere for sure.
Certainly, you mentioned both teams at 3-2 in the league. And, for Grove City, the Eagles have been on the road quite a bit as of late. They will have, including tonight, 4 of the last 5 at home, the one road trip Friday night, next Friday, 6 days from now at Slippery Rock. So right. Eagles, because of the way the schedule worked and then the postponement, a favorable schedule to an extent. Slippery Rock will have 3 of the last 5 on the road. But certainly with Grove City at home, it's not a must-win until it's a must-win, but right. It's pretty close to a must-win for Grove City in terms of staying in the region title race.
Yeah.
And also, as you look down the road, potential playoff seeding. They've talked about taking 10 or 12 teams into the District 10 tournament in 4A because there are so many teams this year, and you don't want to have to necessarily play a pigtail game in the 7, 8, 9, 10 spot or whatever.
Nor do you want to play the 1 or 2 seed, right? I mean that's the thing. Whoever comes out of this region 4 as the 4 seed is very likely going to get kind of one of the monsters of 4A. So you don't want to deal with that. So yeah, this game is so big, as far as the playoff seedings, and yeah, I mean, you said it. You know, Hickory all of a sudden kind of out of nowhere after that Sharon loss is playing great basketball. So they're kind of right back in the mix. But, you know, the region title still definitely in the conversation for both of these teams. But tonight, the team that gets one is going to still kind of be in that conversation. The team that loses, you know, back against the wall, now is going to be fighting to get in the playoffs.
Grove City and Slippery Rock tonight, first of 2 meetings. They'll play Friday night at Slippery Rock. So 2 games in a 6-day span, 2 arch rivals. We talk about you know, playoff feel here tonight. The gym, I knew it was going to be a good crowd. I got here at 6 o'clock and people were parking in the fire lanes.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're going to turn around and play Friday night at Slippery Rock has a little bit of a playoff series feel to it also.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, that's exactly right. 2 teams that are going to you know, see each other very soon again. And, you know, one of the things I thought of, I didn't really mention this to either coach when I had a chance to talk to them, but, you know, sometimes when you have a kind of a big rival game, you know, for Slippery Rock and Grove City, it's each other. Certainly Sharon and Farrell, Sharon and Hickory, Mercer and Lakeview, you know, those kinds of regional rivalries. You know, you can almost overthink yourself, you know, over-prepare, angst about it, kind of make your kids uptight about it in the days leading up to that. I was kind of, you know, I was certainly guilty of that as a coach myself. But, you know, they both played big games last night. So really, the only focus they could really give this game was today. And, you know, I think as a coach myself, I might actually be more relaxed tonight than I normally would be against a big rival.
You didn't have 2-3 days to sit around thinking about it.
Right, exactly. So I think that might have a little bit to do maybe with the feel and the flow of this game.
We have Aaron Byro back in the studio producing our game. Aaron's had a full day. Of course, he had Coach's Corner earlier today, and then he had the Elizabeth Forward Kennedy girls game that Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg brought to you. Elizabeth Forward edging Kennedy 52-50 in just a terrific basketball game. A couple other scores to pass on to. Relatively light schedule today. Grove City girls will win at Fort LaBeouf earlier today, 42-24. Izzy Gamble with 20, Autumn Cook with 19 for the Eagles. So they get a much-needed win after really a tough week for the Grove City girls.
About as tough as you can imagine.
Losing to Sheridan and Hickory on the same week at the buzzer, 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
So good bounce back for Dennis Ranker's squad. And tonight, the Grove City boys in league action hosting Slippery Rock. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the teams. We'll visit with the head coaches and we'll have the Minuteman Press and one-stop mail starting lineups. More pregame after this from Grove City High School on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
St. Paul's Senior Living Community offers home-based services through our Without Walls department and is now welcoming new clients. St. Paul's Without Walls can help you maintain independence in your own home with support. Our compassionate team will personalize a plan of care that meets your needs, whether it's assistance with light housekeeping and transportation or companionship and personal care. St. Paul's Without Walls is here to help. Call St. Paul's Without Walls today at 724-589-4740 for more details about personalized care options.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
Back here at Grove City High School, Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Aaron Bibro in the studio. JV game. What's been going on for a while? 54-40 with a little over 2 minutes to go as Grove City JV coach Jason Rankin sends his team out for the 14-point lead. Dale Skywalker leading the Slippery Rock JVs, former Lakeview standout for our friend Gary Burke. And Chris, obviously both teams, there are a lot of similarities between these two teams tonight, Grove City and Slippery Rock, in terms of proven big-time senior scorers, good, solid guard play. You know, depth maybe a mild concern, especially for Grove City without Paul Guba now, but certainly the similarities are the list of similarities is longer than the list of differences.
Yeah, I mean, these guys play a little bit different positions, but you look at Grove City's leading scorer is Nathan Greer at 22.5. Slippery Rock's leading scorer is Josh Book at 23.5. Slippery Rock's second leading scorer is Max Kovacic at 12.3 points a game. Grove City's second leading scorer is Ben Fisher at 11 points a game. So, again, the positions don't line up, but as far as the top scorer, the second leading scorer, and then both teams have three or four guys there that are somewhere between 3 and 6 points a game after that. So, yeah, I mean, you just kind of peel every layer here. You do the math, you do the rebounds per game, turnovers per game. I mean, the similarities are stunning. And, I think that one of the big keys is maybe the most obvious thing, and it is the team that does the best defending the other team's best player, the other team's star, is really going to have an advantage. Here last year, Grove City obviously just completely took Josh Book out of the game and, won fairly easily. And I think, you're looking at it tonight, the plan is for Slippery Rock to slow down Nathan Greer, to shadow Nathan Greer. The plan for Grove City is to put several bodies on Josh Book. And, so whoever does that is going to be in good shape. But, of course, you're looking at, maybe somebody else with a chance to really step up and have a 19-point game, even though they average 5 points a game. We've seen that in this game, too.
Yes.
And, that's that certainly could be something to keep an eye on tonight.
Yeah, when you think about, too, in terms of defending those prolific scorers, obviously, Greer and for Grove City, Book for Slippery Rock, very different players, so obviously different tactics in terms of doubling or maybe even a junk defense. That we'd see that from either team here tonight, but it certainly is it is an interesting matchup in terms of what will each team do. Who would, for example, who does Slippery Rock use on Greer? Who does Grove City use on Book? I mean, that's kind of the game within the game too.
Yeah, I agree. And again, you said it. The problem, always with guarding Nathan Greer for teams, has always and kind of consistently been, how do you shadow somebody? How do you keep somebody that is just so difficult to kind of keep up with? He's just so good at that. I think certainly I think it's pretty obvious. I think that Grove City is going to guard Book with Myarker. That would be certainly my guess, and then have just a whole bunch of other guys, try to body him up. And I think that what Slippery Rock is going to do is they're probably going to start Doug Popovic on Nathan Greer and just basically say, you don't have any help responsibility. You just go where he goes. And Farrell did a good job with that last night, and I think that's the key.
And in terms of, what Grove City does have that maybe similar teams don't have is with Myarker and Kurz, a couple of guys that are pretty long and nimble can go with Book, and they have the big-bodied big guy in Fisher too. If Book wants to post up, they do have some. They do have some options, maybe a couple more options towards Book than does Slippery Rock towards Greer.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, there's no doubt about it, right? Because the quick guys for Slippery Rock are, guys that, obviously can't guard Greer size-wise. And so he's a real matchup, nightmare for everybody, but certainly for this Slippery Rock team. Whereas, yeah, you're exactly right. Book, they can just kind of keep several bodies on him in the post. And, that's what they did to him last year when they held him, way under his average and, were able to win the game handily here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think, Briggsy, too, Slippery Rock will play their zone just with, all kinds of, people making sure that they know where Nathan Greer is, whereas I think Grove City's going to play man and just have special assignments for the guys playing man who are guarding Josh Book.
And, of course, Slippery Rock, the 1-3-1. Grove City without its starting point guard. Paul Guba out for the season, so Nick Ehrman will start tonight. We saw Max Naus last night at Farrell. Ehrman getting the start. The 1-3-1, you don't see it often. Slippery Rock plays it a little bit different than the traditional 1-3-1, and Slippery Rock plays it very well. That, too, could be something, could give Grove City, some headaches.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The key, I think, for Slippery Rock tonight defensively is, to just not give Grove City good looks in that zone and to not give them multiple shots, because that's where Greer becomes dangerous. It's relatively easy to kind of keep your eye on Nathan Greer, right, when you're just kind of in that zone. But once that shot goes up, if Grove City guys can get their hands out, if they can get tip outs, if they can get drives and kicks against the zone, that's all of a sudden when Greer becomes deadly. And to your point, when they're playing zone without Paul Guba in there, right, they just kind of lack that natural point guard. And Slippery Rock, in a lot of ways could have the advantage there as long as they can make it so that Grove City gets one shot on most of their possessions.
JV game has finally reached its end with Grove City winning the preliminary game tonight 58-46. When we come back, we'll visit with the respective head coaches. Chris had a chance to talk with Grove City coach Chris Kwolek and Slippery Rock skipper A.J. Mata. More pregame from Grove City High School after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. And they still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also has burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli. Party rings, meat and cheese trays, and cold veggie trays are all available. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Slippery Rock head coach A.J. Mata, and such a kind of strange anomaly with the schedule. You guys play that game at Sharon last night, 22 hours later. Here you are on the road again for another huge region game at Grove City. You played well last night, just, obviously didn't get the result that you wanted. How you guys feeling kind of with this quick turnaround?
Yeah, I mean, nothing that we can do about the schedule. It is, Mother Nature kind of wreaking havoc in our schedule here. But, obviously not ideal situation going back-to-back, especially with two tough opponents that play two different styles of basketball. So for us, it's a quick turnaround in terms of, obviously time, but also strategy and what we want to execute and do today. Last night was a great game. I thought we played really well. Gave ourselves a chance to win at the end, and just didn't hit some shots down the stretch. Credit to the guys at Sharon. They hit some shots, and the ball just didn't go our way last night. So, we were never happy with the loss, but I thought we played well and got ourselves in the right mindset this afternoon in our walkthrough for tonight's game.
Right. There's a lot of terrific basketball players on both teams, other than the two stars. But you kind of look at a big game. They have Greer. You have Josh Book. When you kind of look at that, how do you approach that kind of going into it, saying our guys got to get more looks than their guy, or do you just kind of say we're going to go play? I mean, what's your mentality on that?
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's we have to play our team game. Their focus is very obviously going to be on Josh Book. They're going to double. They're going to throw all kinds of stuff and bodies at him. He has to do a great job tonight picking and choosing his spots, and knowing when to attack and when to pass it out. Because if they double, that means somebody else is open, and that's the team part of the game here. So it's guys that are open, stepping up and making good decisions, knocking down shots, things like that. That's going to really be the key for us. Obviously on our standpoint, we want to slow Greer down. We want to, put as many bodies as we can on him and slow him down, keep him from getting the looks that he is accustomed to or that he likes, kind of in the middle of the paint there. So it'll be a chess match. It's two familiar foes going at it again for the who knows how many time. But tonight it's all about between the whistles and going out and executing and playing that team basketball.
Coach, always appreciate you taking some time with us. I know obviously you've done a great job kind of weathering this weird schedule this year with the days off and things like that. So obviously congrats on all the success so far that you've had this year, and good luck tonight in this big showdown here at Grove City.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for covering us, and go Rockets.
All right. Those are the thoughts of Slippery Rock head coach A.J. Mata as he gets his Rockets ready for this region showdown exactly 22 hours after the last one finished last night. Pregame continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
You overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Honoring our past, expanding our future. Two firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services, Inc., DBA Confluence Financial Partners, is an SEC-registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
Craving a taste of the extraordinary? Discover Vay's Pub and Grill, where flavor meets fun in Hermitage. From our signature steaks to our mouth-watering burgers, every dish is crafted with care. Unwind with a drink from our extensive selection in a vibrant, welcoming atmosphere. Whether it's a night out with friends or a family gathering, Vay's is your go-to destination for unforgettable dining experiences. Check us out today at vayspubandgrill.com and taste the difference.
Quench your thirst with Herman's Water. Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek. And Coach, obviously quick turnaround. 21 hours ago or so, you were getting on a bus coming home from Farrell. Two just back-to-back brutal region games. They're doing it too, which is, I guess, doesn't give anybody the advantage. But how have your guys kind of responded to that?
I think the hardest part is to understand that, at any point in the season, you're going to have 2 losses along the way, unless you're an absolute juggernaut. It's just the timing of those losses that it has really questioned our handling of adversity. So when we come down the stretch here and understand that, okay, we hit a low point to where we're at, but our ship has not sunk yet. If you really look at the region standings and looking at the long term, hypothetically, you went out, you're still winning a region title. Right. But this is now a gauntlet of one game at a time. We have been on the road for the last 4 games. We're road warriors, and we finally get to come back home for our last 4 out of 5 games, with a road game being at Slippery Rock, and that's almost like a home game in a way that we can go ahead and draw a crowd down there next Friday night. But we're looking for the challenge. Looking forward to this task coming up right now, and I like what I saw from 21 hours ago to right now.
Obviously one of the things that has been a bugaboo this week is, your kind of ability to score easily, right? It's been tough for you to get good shots has been difficult. Any kind of you guys getting together, thinking about what can we do to maybe get easier shots, or is it just kind of hey, we're going to go play, do what we do, and it'll go better tonight?
We had a great game plan going into the Farrell game, and I think I cheated my boys out of it. I think I got away from it. When we were talking pregame, I didn't buy into the pregame as much as I should have into the game, if that makes sense. Yeah. And it's only just because they threw a different type of pressure at us that we haven't seen. We were expecting a little bit of zone out of them. They came out and guarded us, man. They played inspired last night. And it seems like that the teams that have given us the best games play their best basketball when they're playing against us. That's credit to who has come before these guys right now, because they put the target on their back to say, hey, there's been a standard of basketball in Mercer County, which has been Grove City the last 2 years. But the Hickory, the Sharons, the Farrells, the Slippery Rocks, and now the Mercers, they want to play their best game against us, and they're going to game plan the best way against us as well. So I have to go ahead and be better than what I was in the past.
Speaking of game plans, obviously a very good team with a great player. Tonight with this Slippery Rock team. People get wrapped up in the rivalry and so on and so forth, but it comes right down to it. You got to play basketball. You got to execute. What are some of the things that you kind of look at this Slippery Rock team and say, this is what we're going to try to do?
We're going to try to set a lot of screens in this 1-3-1 here. People might say, is it a 1-3-1? Is it a tandem 2-3? What is it? It's just a saggy 1-3-1 where Josh never comes out of the paint, and with all good reason, because they got to protect him from foul trouble. Right. I'm hoping that at the end of this game that you can say that you were one of the true coaches that went after him in the low block. Kid's a phenomenal player. I'm not taking anything away from him, but this year he has a solid cast around him to make him even better than what he was last year.
Right. Couple of other keys for your team tonight.
So we are not an outside shooting team. I put my stats for the year up on the board. We're shooting at about 18% from three-point range, but we're shooting 62% from inside the paint. Okay, so there's a big difference right there, and that comes down to the personnel that we have. We have to play to our strengths, limit our weaknesses, which are the turnovers, and limit them to one-and-done shots on the offensive glass, so that way we can start some transition offense and maybe try to get a couple of easy buckets in transition.
Coach, always appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. It's only been about a day. Like you said, maybe we should have just hung out last night. But yeah, always great watching your team. Congrats on all the success so far, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate
that. Thanks.
And that was our Chris Burtch with Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek. We appreciate Coach Kwolek and Slippery Rock head coach A.J. Mata for joining us in the pregame. Time now for tonight's starting lineups. And the starting lineups, as always, are brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail of Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail. For all your printing, marketing, mailing, and t-shirt needs, give them a follow on Facebook, Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail of Hermitage. First floor, the visiting Slippery Rock Rockets, 11-6 overall, 3-2 in the league. The guards will be Max Kovacic, 5'10 senior, averaging 12 points per night, and Anderson Franco, 5'10 senior, averaging 7 per game. Up front, Doug Popovic, 6' junior, averaging 8.5 points per game. Braden King, a 6' senior, averaging 2.5 per game. And in the middle, it's Josh Book, 6'5 senior, averaging 23.5 points per game. Now number 7 all-time at Slippery Rock with exactly 1,100 career points. Kovacic, Popovic, King, Franco, and Book for Slippery Rock. For Grove City, Eagles are 13-4 overall, also 3-2 in Region 4 play. The guards, Nathan Greer, 6'2 senior, averaging 22.5 points per game. He moved into 4th on the all-time Grove City scoring list last night. He now has 1,283 points, past the great Mike Lyle last night. Nick Ehrman will draw into the starting lineup, 5'11 sophomore guard. Ehrman averaging 2 points per game. Up front, Christian Kurz, 6'4 senior, averaging 6 points per game. Daniel Mayacher, 6'4 junior, averaging 4 per night. And in the middle, it's Ben Fisher, 6'6 junior. He averages 11 per game. Kurz, Greer, Mayacher, Ehrman, and Fisher for Grove City. Your officials tonight, Tom Ryder, Jim Hart, and Gabe Mild. We will come back with tonight's opening tip. It's Grove City and Slippery Rock for the first of 2 meetings within a week, and the tip comes up next on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do. And we'll give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
House here tonight at Grove City High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. They have youth basketball tonight as well. The 3rd and 4th graders were playing before the game. Kind of old home night here at Grove City. Of course, Mike Johnson, the number 2 all-time leading scorer at Grove City. He was out coaching up the youngsters during the JV game tonight.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, just there's a lot of familiar faces here in the Grove City crowd. Student section out tonight. And there are a few seats still left on the far side, but they are packing them in here for Grove City and Slippery Rock. Chris, a couple of things you'll be keeping an eye on.
I mean, there's no question about it that the start of this basketball game is going to be very important for both of these teams coming off of tough nights last night. You know, obviously Grove City had a heck of a time scoring last night, so that they need to get off to a good start. And, you know, Slippery Rock, again, I think the intimidation of this crowd, just the whole kind of aura of playing here, that has been a problem for this team in the past. And, you know, nobody wants to talk about last year from the Slippery Rock side, but it's certainly on the back of their minds. That, you know, if they can get out to a good start, get a little bit of confidence, that's going to be huge for them. If you're Grove City, you want the exact opposite, right?
You mentioned, you know, that game last year, the regular season finale, 42-19 was the final.
And it wasn't that close.
Yes.
I mean, the first game between the two teams was a great game. You know, the one over at Slippery Rock, everything about that game spelled evenly matched. And Grove City just came out and kind of took Book right out of the game. And just a really rough night for the High Rockets over here. So again, it's going to be big, I think, for Slippery Rock to kind of put some of those ghosts to flight with a good start tonight.
Grove City's had the upper hand in recent years in the series, too. And the Eagles here tonight, 3-2 in the league, hosting Slippery Rock. Of course, they'll play Friday night at Slippery Rock.
That's amazing, yeah.
And I am pretty sure that we'll be down at the new Rock Box for that one, Chris.
Yeah, I have a feeling, yeah.
As also the night's Sharon Hickory.
Yeah, that's a fantastic Friday, as we like to call them in football.
It'll be Christian Kurz jumping center for Grove City, Josh Book for Slippery Rock. Grove City in the home whites, black numbers and letters, old gold and black trim. Slippery Rock in the red jerseys, silver numbers outlined in white lettering, silver trim. Tommy Ryder, lead referee, puts in the air. We're underway. Tip controlled by Slippery Rock. Rockets go left to right in the first half, and Grove City comes out in the man-to-man. Yeah. Box set for Slippery Rock. Franco, left block for Kovacic, can't get the layup to go, and Ben Fisher with a defensive rebound.
Yeah, that's that play they run with the back screen for the point guard. Usually it's not open. It was open that time. Kovacic just couldn't finish.
1-3-1 from Slippery Rock with Popovic up top. Ehrman right wing to Kurz. Ehrman making his first start tonight. Lob onto the right baseline for Fisher. 16-footer short. Rebound batted around and cradled by Book for Slippery Rock. Each team comes up empty on its first possession.
Yeah, that's what Slippery Rock, that's how they like it to go in that 1-3-1 right there.
Here to the forecourt. Kovacic to Franco, top of the key for Book, guarded by Mayacher. Reverse it back up top for Popovic. Left corner, Franco, guarded by Ehrman. Franco turns the corner, pulls up with the left elbow, works it right wing to Popovic. Popovic, guarded by Fisher. It's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, you'd like to think maybe Popovic off the dribble.
Left side three on the way, put up by Braden King, no good, and Ehrman with the rebound.
Yeah, Greer is guarding King, and he's just not leaving the paint. So King's got to hit a couple of those.
King has 4 threes this year. We saw him hit 2 against Hickory.
Yeah, right, yep.
Down at the New Rock Box a couple of weeks ago. Greer left of the lane on the wing, gets to Kurz. 6:36 to go first quarter, no score. Ehrman back between the circles, right wing for Mayacher. Here to the right corner, Fisher. Reversal up top to Kurz, right wing. Mayacher, 3 on the way. Good. Daniel Mayacher hit a couple of threes last night. He opens the scoring with that 3.
Yeah, that hot potato pass right back and forth. Quick back to where it came from. That's what's open against that zone.
3-0 Grove City. 6:13 to go, first quarter. And away from the ball, a foul will be called as they will get Mayacher with a hold inside. It'll be Mayacher's first, team first. Of course, Mayacher was in some foul trouble last night as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's the right guy to guard Book, I think. But, yeah, I mean, you see, he was all right with that foul. He's not letting him have that position.
Kovacic drives right baseline, gets funneled out of bounds, but got the pass off. Ball knocked away, left the lane, Popovic with it. Works for the cutter, Franco from the right side. Franco up and good with the right hand. Anderson Franco cutting to the hoop.
Yeah, great pass by Popovic there. Lost control of the ball, gathered it. The defender took his eye off the ball. Franco, nice cut back door and a wide open layup.
3-2, Mayacher top of the key for Grove City, back to Kurz on the right wing. Fisher right baseline against the 1-3-1. Ehrman back to Kurz, right side. Right corner, Fisher with it. Fisher, ball fake, back to Kurz. Kurz 3 on the way. That's off the rim a couple of times, no good. And Franco digs out the rebound for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, Franco, a basket and a rebound there on those 2 possessions. I had a feeling he was going to play well tonight.
Franco comes in averaging 7 per game. He's been double figures 4 times this year. Kurz knocks it away from Kovacic. Kurz diving on it, can't get it. Kovacic with it for Slippery Rock, and now the Rockets with numbers, 5-on-3. Left of the lane, King finds Franco, near corner, 3, good for Anderson Franco.
Yeah, I had a feeling, and he comes out red hot.
Slippery Rock's first lead of the night, 5-3, 3 minutes gone by here at jam-packed Grove City High School. Popovic knocks it away up top. Slippery Rock comes up with a turnover.
Yeah, trying to force it into the high post there. No reason to do that without a couple of passes first.
King, right of the foul circle, gives it off to Popovic, and back to King on the right wing. Working against the man-to-man. Book left side, working on Mayocker. Franco will tip it over to Kovacic. Guarded by the 6'4" Christian Kurz. Right wing Popovic into the corner for King. Down low, Book flashes open, reverse slip, up and good for Josh Book. It's a 7-0 Slippery Rock run.
Yeah, how about that pass by King? That was the only spot on the floor that he could have given it to him without it being a turnover, and he threw it there.
7-3, Greer left of the lane, near corner. Kurz, 3 up, off the mark, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Franco on a run out for Slippery Rock. Franco into the forecourt. Franco right of the lane, finds King on the baseline, and back to Book, top of the key. Steps into a 3, no good. Kurz clears the glass for Grove City.
That would have been a big moment had he knocked that down. But yeah, you can see Slippery Rock playing with a lot of confidence. It's about the third quarter before they had 7 points last year here.
Inside, Greer posting up with the left hand, no but a foul, and Nathan Greer will go to the free throw line. He's drawing the foul inside on Book at the 3:51 mark. First foul of the night on Slippery Rock.
Man, you can see that is a Grove City plan, right, to get the ball into Greer and go right at Book and hunt those fouls. That was the word that Coach Kwolek used when we talked off air tonight, was we want to go and see if we can't get him into some foul trouble with some good old-fashioned attacking him in the post.
Greer misses the first one short, 60% at the line on the season. Second one rattles out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Fisher, however. Fisher up with the right hand and good. Ben Fisher, the putback, and the Eagles. I did 2 Grove City College games today. The Eagles cut it to 7-5.
Yeah, you're allowed that one. Yeah, that's Fisher, just so impressive, right? Like we said last night, strong but soft hands.
Right of the lane with it is Kovacic. We're swinging left side. King, left wing, 3, up, off the mark, and Ben Fisher with the rebound for Grove City.
Yeah, 4 bodies around Book that time. When that shot went up, he was not going to get that offensive rebound.
Slippery Rock now extends the 1-3-1. Popovic out near midcourt. Greer left of the lane. Leaner up. Nobody's fouled, and Greer will shoot 2 with 3:17 to go in the quarter. That foul will go on Anderson Franco, his first, team second. Greer went 0 for 2 moments ago. He'll get 2 more.
Yeah, game we kind of already has the feel, doesn't it? The game's officiated a little different than last night. That wasn't even one we considered being called a foul last night, right? As they really let him play.
You had to show an X-ray to get free throws last night.
Yeah, no doubt.
I kind of liked it. Greer long on the first one. Freddie Campagna checks in for Slippery Rock. Chris, you noted off air, he did not play in the JV game
he usually
tonight.
Plays JVs. He didn't play JV tonight, so yeah, maybe a little bit of expecting a little bit more minutes from him tonight.
Greer hits the second one, 7-6, and now Grove City picking up full court defense. Kovacic brings it ahead. Kovacic into the lane. Kovacic kicks it to Book. 12-footer on the way for Book. Doesn't go. Kurz with the rebound for the Eagles.
Yeah, Book kind of hurried both of his first 2 shots. Like he was, oh, well, I'm open. I better get it up there quick.
Yeah. Ehrman finds Greer left elbow. He'll work it near left corner now for Kurz, and back to Greer on the block. Greer up with the left hand. Scoots across the rim. No good. Rebound batted around. Book ends up on top of Mayocker. Nobody has the ball. It pops out of there, and it's grabbed by Popovic. Popovic for the trailer. That's Kovacic, works it right wing. Campagna, 3, back of the rim, no. Franco the rebound. Slippery Rock maintains possession. Book left wing to the block, up, good, and a foul. Josh Book with a right-hand scoop. He'll go for a 3-point play.
How about the hustle by Book to get that defensive possession down there, and then great hustle again by Anderson Franco to get that defensive rebound, and then Book with the or offensive rebound, and then Book with the hoop and the harm, and it's particularly harmful.
It's on Mayocker, his second. Mayocker, a defensive ace for Grove City, picks up his second foul. Max Naus checks in, 5'11" junior. So a smaller lineup out there for Grove City. We'll see with the Eagles how they handle Book.
Yeah, I think they're going to go Fisher. I bet Fisher guards him now.
Book line to the right, 77%, and that one no good. Rebound Fisher. 9-6 Slippery Rock. 2:25 to go first quarter. Ehrman into the forecourt. Ehrman has it knocked away. Stolen out of there by Kovacic. Kovacic for the trailer. Franco steaming down the lane. Missed the layup. Ehrman the rebound.
Yeah, Fisher kind of altered that a little bit, so great hustle again by Ben Fisher.
Ehrman over the timeline. Slippery Rock. Man-to-man, Chris.
Man-to-man, yeah.
Fisher up top, working on Campagna, and out to Kurz.
Got Anderson Franco on Greer.
Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter, 9-6, Slippery Rock leads. Greer on the right wing. Greer swings it left side to Kurz. Christian Kurz, three, it is short, and pulling in the rebound, Freddie Campagna, but his outlet is off the mark and ends up in the front row, and Slippery Rock gives it right back to the Eagles.
Yeah, Campagna going up, strong rebound, and then kind of hot potatoed it out there to Braden King. That's not who he wanted to be outletting it to anyway.
Franco out, Popovic back in, and we'll see if the Rockets go back to the 1-3-1. It looks like they will.
Yeah.
Popovic, good guy to have up top in your 1-3-1.
Right, yes. No doubt.
Nouse on the far right wing for Grove City. Harassed by Popovic. Fisher right of the foul circle, faces up. Far block to Greer, posting up, in on Book, across the lane, kicks it left side. Nouse, three, up good. Max Nouse ties it at 9 with a three.
Yeah, Nouse started last night, didn't start tonight. Coming in nice and relaxed, knocks that three down.
Throwing his hat into the ring for the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game award.
Right away.
11th three of the season for Nouse. He leads the team. We heard Coach Kolek in the pregame. The three is not a primary weapon for Grove City.
Right.
Campagna on the left side, inside for King, puts it up and in. King popping open on the far block.
Yeah, nice little two-man game. Campagna and King. Pick and roll, great pass by Campagna, good finish by King.
11-9, Slippery Rock back on top. 55 seconds to go, first half. Left wing Greer with it. Greer with the ball fake, near corner for Nouse. Nouse the ball fake. Lob back out to Ehrman. Nick Ehrman running the offense. Kurz right wing for Nouse between the circles. Back to Kurz right side. 37 seconds to go, first quarter. Ehrman with it. Back to Kurz on the right wing. Kurz harassed by Campagna, and the pass is kicked by Campagna. It will be Grove City ball on the far sideline.
That was Slippery Rock is just kind of making the slides there, and you can see Grove City. They maybe could hold for one, but they weren't that time. Slippery Rock just made every single one of the right slides. Maybe they will hold for one now.
Nouse with it in the forecourt. Popovic up top of the 1-3-1. Book is on the baseline. It's Campagna, Kovacic, and King in the middle. Bounce pass down low for the cutter. Kurz laid it up and in. The high-low from Fisher to Kurz.
Fisher is so good at that. He's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from the old days, making a pass out of the post.
Ties the game at 11. Down to 8 seconds to go, first quarter. Right of the lane with it is Kovacic. 15-foot fadeaway, no good. Rebound Greer, 2 seconds. One, lets it fly from 70 feet, and it is short. And that is the end of an entertaining and back and forth first quarter of basketball. Grove City 11, Slippery Rock 11. Chris and I will come back with quarter number 2 after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Shoulder? Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Two firms united to serve you. Visit us at confluencefp.com.
Slippery Rock and Grove City tied at 11 after one quarter, along with Chris Burtch, Ryan Briggs here. Neither team showing any hangover from last night.
No, it really sharply played. Couple of great plays made, and we're starting the second quarter the same way we started the game, tied up.
Grove City working right to left. Greer near block, shot no good. Fisher had the rebound, couldn't corral it, and it's snagged by Freddie Campagna. Slippery Rock moving left to right in the red jerseys, silver numbers, white letters, silver and white trim. Grove City, the Eagles are in the home whites, black numbers and letters outlined in old gold and black trim. For the Eagles here at home, Franco right corner with it. Tied at 11, 7:28 to go in the half. Far block to Book, kicks it back up top. Campagna, three, good. Freddie Campagna hits the three.
Yeah, that's why he's in there. I mean, he got put in the game early, has not come out. So that's what they're looking for out of him.
11th three of the season for Freddie Campagna. Missed the first part of the season due to the collarbone injury in football. Pass knocked away from Ehrman, grabbed by Slippery Rock. Kovacic with it, gives a ball fake, drives in, missed the layup, rebound tipped around, comes out to Book. Left of the lane, Book, runner, no, tip, Book, hangs the rim, bounces around and drops in.
Yeah, Book did a nice job avoiding the charge. There was like 4 guys there trying to take the charge. Managed to go straight up, and then nobody boxed him out, and he got the tip in.
Just like that, 16-11, Slippery Rock, 6:46 to go in the half. Ehrman right wing, out to Greer. Greer left of the lane, jump stop, near corner. Nouse, corner, 3 on the way, long, but Fisher there for the weak side board, puts it up, no. Book the rebound for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, Fisher just thought Book was closer than he was, and tried to get fancy with it instead of just going up strong.
Kovacic in the forecourt with it. Around the defender, Ehrman, drive and kick near corner. Popovic, a 3, doesn't go. Fisher the rebound for Grove City.
Yeah, that's a good look for the Rock.
Greer left side. Greer pulls up on the baseline. 8-footer around the rim and out, doesn't go. And there for the rebound, Max Kovacic for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, he's got 3 rebounds, and so does Campagna. So the two the 2 point guards for Slippery Rock getting it done on the defensive boards.
Left wing Franco with it. Greer yet to score from the field so far tonight. Just 1 free throw in 4 attempts. Campagna, the right receiver, it's Kovacic. Now to Popovic. Popovic driving in. Popovic puts it up. No good. Fisher, another defensive rebound. And Grove City looks to run. 4-on-4. Nouse to Kurz, to Greer, back to Kurz. Near corner 3. Kurz rattles out. Fisher grabs the rebound, and he is clocked down low. Looks like they'll get Kovacic from the backside, and Ben Fisher will shoot 2 with 5:33 to go in the half.
Yeah, certainly, if you're A.J. Mata, you're glad they called that on Kovacic and not Book. So, yeah, I always used to lobby that. Fisher would come over and be like telling him what number the foul was on.
Kovacic's first team first, Ben Fisher. 82% at the line this year. Hits the first one, his 3rd point of the night. He was 4 of 7 at the line tonight, a bit below his normal Sterling standard.
Yeah, he's going to be a bigger and bigger factor in this game too, because they're kind of leaving him alone in the soft spot of that zone.
Line to the left, Fisher, that one rattles out, no good. Rebound collected by Grove City. Kurz digs it out, and the Eagles get a second crack at it. Ehrman out to Nouse between the circles. Back to Ehrman, long 3, that's off the back of the rim, and the rebound dug out of there by Campagna for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, another good rebound by Campagna.
16-12, Slippery Rock leads. 5:13 to go first half here at Grove City. Campagna moves it left side to Popovic, and now King top of the circle. Left wing Campagna with it, and back out to Franco. Grove City in the man-to-man. Franco right of the lane, right corner to Popovic, through his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the right idea in that dribble drive to get it to your shooter in the corner. Just got to take maybe one more dribble, draw the defender a little bit more, and throw a better pass.
Ehrman will walk it ahead. Ehrman, Nouse, Kurz, Greer, and Fisher for Grove City. Fisher left corner with it. Fisher pestered by King. Fisher drives the baseline. Gets cut off, works it to Ehrman left side. Reversal right wing to Nouse. Gives a ball fake. Now he'll drive right of the lane. Nouse, runner from 10, good. Max Nouse, he has 5.
Yeah, that's what's there in the zone. The weak spot of that zone is on the wings. And Nouse hit a 3 from the one wing, and now has driven and thrown a runner in from the other wing.
Nouse, a team high 5. He and Book has 6. Franco 5 for Slippery Rock. Book 3, no. Greer the rebound, and now Grove City a chance to tie or take the lead as we approach the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, it looked like Slippery Rock really had the momentum there for a while, but Grove City just kind of slowly but surely chipping away.
This Grove City team just hangs in there.
They do. That's it. That's right.
Greer on the left wing, into the left corner to Kurz, back to Greer. Greer ball fake. Greer to the block. 6-foot pull-up long. And the rebound lands on the baseline, and it will be Slippery Rock ball. Rockets will send Kovacic back in, and it is Campagna checking out. The Slippery Rock numbers are a little bit hard to see on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of guys with the same haircut and same color,
right.
too.
Yeah, they say the old front perm.
Ball knocked away, grabbed by Ehrman inside for Kurz. Kurz on the near left block. Throws it back up top to Fisher. Turnaround jumper, foul line, no. Rebound, Greer puts it up and in. Nathan Greer, he's been working hard. He gets his first field goal of the night.
Yeah.
We're tied at 16.
It's just grit, right? That was just grit there by Grove City. Forcing the turnover and then getting a tough basket.
16 all, 3.5 minutes to go first half. Right wing with it is Kovacic, and now back towards the center circle. Guarded by Kurz. Near wing to Franco. Franco around a book screen. Franco, right elbow jump shot, no. Ben Fisher, another defensive rebound for Grove City.
That's a good look off of that pick and roll. Both guys went with Book. Franco had a good look, just didn't knock it down.
Slippery Rock in the 1-3-1. Greer left wing, back out to Ehrman. Back to Greer on the left side. Greer to the left block, jump stop up the left hand. It's blocked out of bounds by Book. Grove City will have it on the baseline with 3 minutes to go in the half. Rockets will send Connor Zorn in, and they'll also take a timeout. 30-second timeout for Slippery Rock. We'll take it as well. 2 minutes, 59 seconds to go first half. Tied at 16. Back with more basketball action on Sports Radio 96.7.
With Herman's Water. Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners. Two firms united to serve you. Visit us at confluencefp.com.
Grove City ball coming out of the timeout. Kurz inbound, stolen away. Franco got a hand on it. Book gets both hands on it. And it will be Grove City giving it back to Slippery Rock with 2:50 to go in the half in a 16-16 deadlock. Anderson Franco right of the lane off the Book near side. Book on Fisher. Book into the paint up with the right hand and no good. Rebound tipped around. Book a second try up. Hangs on the rim and in. 8 for Josh Book.
Yeah, he's working hard for those 8 too. Grove City working hard, but Book able to just kind of keep things alive and go up and over and score.
18-16. Slippery Rock retakes the lead after Grove City had scored the last 5. Greer into the high post for Kurz. Turnaround jumper good. Christian Kurz, the 15-footer.
I bet that's what Coach Kwolek told them at that timeout, is that's what's been open right there, that seam. Good job by Grove City.
Tied at 18, 2:10 to go in the half. Bringing the ball ahead is Kovacic. Kovacic right of the lane up with the right hand over Greer. Glass and good. Max Kovacic coast to coast for his first points of the game.
Kovacic says, wait a minute. You want to try to pick me up arm's length 80 feet away? I'll show you.
20-18. Rockets back on top. 1-3-1 from Slippery Rock. Nouse on the right wing for Grove City. Right corner for Fisher. Turnaround jumper good. Ben Fisher, 17-footer. He has 5. And another tie, this time at 20.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to leave him open in the soft spot like that the rest of the night.
Connor Zorn, who checked in during the timeout along the left side into the corner. Working down low for the cutter, Franco, and he can't handle it. Got the pass from King, and Franco had to go through his hands and off his noggin out of bounds.
Yeah, just kind of looked up at the rim before he had caught it.
1:30 to go in the half. Chance for Grove City to take its first lead of the second quarter. Greer for Fisher on the near left baseline. Back up top for Nouse. 3, Nouse, good. Max Nouse off the bench for 8. 23-20 Grove City.
Yeah, Nouse is just finding the spots in the zone and then making plays, right? You know where the spot is, and then you got to make the shot, and he's doing both.
1:04 to go in the half. Franco on the right wing. Lob to the far block for Book. Makes the catch. Turnaround jumper. Book. No. Greer the rebound. Grove City a chance to open up a little bit of a gap before halftime.
Right.
Ehrman to Nouse right wing. Nouse to Fisher in the corner. Fisher picks up the dribble. Back to Nouse in the corner. Now between the circles for Nick Ehrman. 40 seconds to go in the half. Slippery Rock stays the 1-3-1. It's now Zorn up top. Ehrman left wing. Out to Kurz. Right side to Greer. 28 seconds to go in the half. Nouse between the circles picks up his dribble. In some trouble looking. Gives it off to Kurz. Down to 20 seconds to go in the half. Kurz back to Ehrman in the center circle.
think they're going to get to that gap and then find Fisher in the soft spot.
Greer with 10 seconds to go. Back to midcourt for Ehrman. Now Naus on the right wing. 7 seconds to go. Naus has it knocked away. Loose. Still loose. And jump ball will be called with 1 second to go. And Slippery Rock will have the arrow.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're Slippery Rock, you would have loved to have started the half with the ball, but to make that stop there is huge, as all of a sudden they were down 3.
Rockets will have it just shy of midcourt in the backcourt. And
so you had two quarterbacks in the game here for Slippery Rock.
Popovic will inbound in front of the Rocket bench. Popovic, strong right arm. It's deflected, however, by Nick Ehrman, and that is the end of the first half. 23-20. Grove City a 12-4 run to close the half, and the Eagles will go to the locker room, leading arch rival Slippery Rock by 3. Good first half here at Grove City. 23-20, Eagles on top of Slippery Rock. Chris and I will come back with a first half recap after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
Quench your thirst with Herman's Water. Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Halftime here at Grove City High School, and the Grove City Eagles leading Slippery Rock 23-20. The break, couple of hellos. Brian Sansom, 2003 Grove City High grad, now vice president at Bethany College. He sent a message and said it hurts his heart to hear that Grove City doesn't feature the three-pointer. You know that Spanky loved to let it fly, and he made a lot of threes.
Yeah, he was 100 for 100 one night against me.
And but he's tuned in tonight down in the northern panhandle of West Virginia, watching via Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook. And once again, our good friend Joe Sager. He's tuned in as well.
Wow.
He's been logging a lot of mileage back and forth between Akron and Erie. But good to hear from Joe as well. And Grove City here at the half leading Slippery Rock 23-20. Chris, obviously a couple guys have stepped forward tonight. Max Naus for Grove City with 8. Anderson Franco, not a primary scorer for Slippery Rock. Right. He has 5. All in all, a good first half.
A really good first half. Again, just kind of back and forth, both teams going on runs that sort of kind of made you feel like, oh, they're about to take control of this game. But I think you said it. This Grove City team, if there's one thing about them, every time you start to think, oh, boy, it's going to get away from them, they just kind of find a way to hang around. Very resilient, very gritty. And that was the case tonight. Slippery Rock went on a couple of runs, and it looked like, oh, boy, I don't know if they can stop that. And then they just kind of slowly but surely got back in the game. I know both teams are talking about getting their, star players going. I know one thing, Ryan Briggs, and I know as soon as I say this, you're going to be like, yeah. The fact that Slippery Rock is down 3 and they've held Nathan Greer to just 3 points is not a great sign for, for Slippery Rock, because obviously, Greer's going to get it going a little bit at some point. So certainly a concern there for Slippery Rock.
Grove City led in the first half by Max Naus with 8. Ben Fisher 5, Christian Kurz 4, Nathan Greer with 3, Daniel Mayocker with 3. He has the only 2 fouls in the first half on Grove City. Slippery Rock led by Josh Book with 8, Anderson Franco 5, Freddie Campagna with 3, Braden King, Max Kovacic each have a basket for 2. 23-20, Grove City with the halftime lead. Chris, a couple of updates from earlier today.
Yeah, there's three local teams were in action. All of those games are completed. The game that was on Sports Radio 96.7 earlier today, a very good team from the southwest part of Pittsburgh, Elizabeth Forward, coming to Kennedy and getting a win at Kennedy, 52-50. Elizabeth Forward over Kennedy. Grove City's girls, again, after a week where they lost 2 games at the buzzer, they go up north to Erie County, get a nice win, 42-24 over Fort LaBeouf. And the other Region 4 team in action after playing last night was Sharon. Sharon goes to Beaver Falls, of course, another tradition-rich gym like some of the ones we have around here, and they get a real nice win there, 76-42.
Don't forget, after the game, as always, we will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, as well as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. 23-20 is our halftime score. Chris and I will come back with the third quarter after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
St. Paul's Senior Living Community offers home-based services through our Without Walls department and is now welcoming new clients. St. Paul's Without Walls can help you maintain independence in your own home with support. Our compassionate team will personalize a plan of care that meets your needs, whether it's assistance with light housekeeping and transportation or companionship and personal care. St. Paul's Without Walls is here to help. Call St. Paul's Without Walls today at 724-589-4740 for more details about personalized care options.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. And they still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also has burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is also a full-service deli. Party rings, meat and cheese trays, and cold veggie trays are all available. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
And we will be a little bit late getting the second half started, a little extended halftime here as they have the youngsters playing out. Again, 23-20, the score at the break, Grove City on top. We have another special listener out there tonight, Chris. Coach George Abraham.
Oh, nice.
Of course, he has ties to both of these schools.
Yeah.
Of course, was assistant and then head coach at Slippery Rock for a while, longtime teacher there. Then, of course, the coach of Grove City in the mid-1980s, had the outstanding team of 87-88, undefeated regular season, went to the state playoffs. Of course, co-host of Coach's Corner every Saturday with Albert Campman. They had another great show today from 9 to 11. Always good to hear from Coach Abraham.
Yeah, always great to hear from Coach. And I know when he's listening, it's you better describe where the ball is, what part of the floor it's on, and talk about what the teams are doing off the ball. And, Coach, I appreciate you kind of giving me that parameter to work from, and it's so true.
23-20. Chris, a key or two for each team in the second half.
I mean, I think, and this is so much easier said than done, I think Slippery Rock's got to continue to do what they've done in that zone, keeping an eye on Nathan Greer. The worst thing that could happen for Slippery Rock is, Grove City kind of hanging in there against this zone with Greer not doing a lot of scoring, and then all of a sudden Greer gets, kind of gets free a couple of times. That's the key, I think, for the Rock, and certainly for Grove City. They've got to continue to make things tough for Josh Book, and I think maybe Grove City found something there late in the second quarter, Ryan, with that press. They gave Slippery Rock some fits, against the press. So just again, a back and forth, great chess match going on, some great coaching maneuvers, and I think we'll kind of continue to see that the rest of the way out here.
And we will have the second half coming up after this 1 minute timeout. Grove City and Slippery Rock in a good one on Sports Radio 96.7.
Are you Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Third quarter about to get underway. Grove City with the lead. It'll be Grove City ball to start the second half. Chris, I know there's a tidbit you wanted to work in here before the third quarter starts.
Yeah, certainly your great prep. You mentioned under Grove City that they are 11-0 when holding their opponents under 50. And Slippery Rock right now, of course, has 20. I mean, Grove City only has 23, so obviously a low-scoring, kind of close to the vest game as we expected. But yeah, so, Grove City certainly has to be happy with their defense, holding Slippery Rock as a team to 20, and Josh Book, the superstar for the Rockets, to just 8.
Grove City will go left to right in the second half. White jerseys, black numbers and letters outlined in old gold and black trim. Slippery Rock red jerseys, silver numbers, white letters, silver and white trim. Each team has the starting 5 out there to begin. Actually, they do not. Grove City leaves Max Naus in to start the second half.
Yeah, good move.
Of course, his dad, Scott, played for George Abraham back in the mid-'80s.
That's right.
So it all ties together. Although Scott never made any three-pointers. He didn't have the three-point shots then.
Yeah.
Greer left side into left corner to Kurz. Back to Greer left of the lane. Up on the left hand. It is long. But the rebound tracked down by Ehrman on the near side. And Grove City will get a second opportunity.
Yeah, that soft spot has been the weak spot in that zone where he just got the offensive rebound. They got to shore that up, the Rockets do.
Naus on the near right wing against Slippery Rocks 1-3-1. Popovic up top. Get it on the left block. Greer up and good with the left hand. Greer with 5, and Grove City has a 5-point lead.
Yeah, that was just kind of easy, right? They just worked the ball around. They set one screen, found Greer in the high post, and he just went up and scored.
25-20. Kovacic brings it in for Slippery Rock. Rockets' first possession of the second half. Left corner. King is open. Braden King, 3, no good. And therefore, the rebound is Kurz. Slippery Rock goes one and done.
Yeah, King has to shoot that, right?
Into the forecourt. Ehrman running the point. They go left side to Kurz. Slippery Rock down the man-to-man, Chris.
Yeah, I think that's a good move.
Inside for the cutter. Naus, 8-footer, no good. Rebound pulled in by Kovacic. And here come the Rockets. Kovacic through the center circle. Kovacic on the left side pulls up 3 on the way. Good. Max Kovacic, a big basket for Slippery Rock.
Really big. Great ball movement by the Rockets. Kovacic, both feet set. When he's there, it's in.
25-23, lead down to 2. 6:26 to go in the third. Right side, Greer with it around a screen. Greer into the lane. Greer to the left block, up the left hand and good. Nathan Greer heating up.
Yeah, that's the problem with playing them man, right, is that all of a sudden now you're trying to deal with Greer one-on-one.
Lead is 4, 27-23. So Greer 3 points in the first half. He has 4 in the first minute 50 of the second half. Right side, Franco with it. Franco skip left wing to King into the corner. Popovic finds Book in the foul circle. 17-foot jump shot doesn't go. Greer the rebound for Grove City.
Yeah, that was really good ball movement by the Rockets. Book, a good shot there, just didn't knock it down.
Naus on the near wing. Reversal left side to Kurz. Kurz between the circles, Ehrman, and back to Naus. Into the paint for the cutter. Kurz, righty lip, spins off the front of the iron. Franco grabs the rebound for Slippery Rock. But Franco's pass down court off the mark out of bounds, and it will be Grove City ball. Slippery Rock turns it over at the 5:33 mark.
Yeah, just kind of a case there, as I used to say to my teams all the time, making the simple very complicated there. Is just needed to get into their offense.
Inbound comes into Ehrman in the backcourt, guarded by Popovic. King has the assignment on Greer. Naus top of the key, goes left side to Fisher. Fisher guarded by Book. Couple of the better big men in District 10. Ehrman to the top of the key, hands it off to Naus. Naus guarded by Popovic with 5:13 to go in the third. 4-point Grove City lead, 27-23. Fisher working on Book, hands it back to Naus. Naus shoots the gap, right of the lane, up on the right hand, the scoop, no good. Rebound, Greer took it away. Greer, no good. Book rips down the rebound for Slippery Rock.
He blocked it too. He blocked it and then got the rebound off the block.
Outlet down court, King left side, working on Ehrman. Back out to Kovacic, around a Book screen. Kovacic to his left, using left-hand dribble, driving kick far side over Franco's head, out of bounds, and Slippery Rock turns it over. Turnovers becoming a bit of a problem in the third quarter.
Right, yeah, that one was at least off the attack, right? At least you can live with that. Kovacic attacking, getting into the paint, trying to find a shooter. The 2 before that in this half were completely unforced.
Ehrman in the backcourt, guarded by Kovacic. Ehrman behind the back dribble, lost it. Kovacic picks his pocket. Kovacic will lay it in with the right hand. Kovacic now with 7, and Slippery Rock back within 2. It's 27-25.
Yeah, I mean, a risky move by Slippery Rock going man. Obviously leaving kind of Greer to roam free against one player. But so far, it's worked out well.
Greer, top of the key, left wing for Ben Fisher. Kurz up top of it. Christian Kurz, 3, up off the back of the rim. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound. Greer and Popovic were jostling, and I think they're going to get Popovic.
Wow. I thought Popovic had the angle there. I don't like to criticize those guys, but Popovic had the angle on that.
Foul is on Popovic, his first, team first, but Grove City will keep possession. It will be Greer to inbound on the baseline. Slippery Rock goes zone, 2-3 zone on the out of bounds. Fisher left corner. Fisher drives in on the baseline. Glass and good. Ben Fisher putting it on the deck. He has 7.
Yeah, Greer actually pinned up Book, or set a pick on Book with his pin up, and then all Fisher had to do is get around his man, and he did.
Book kind of had him in a waist lock, too.
Yeah.
And they're going to get Book for an illegal screen up top. No, they're not. It's going to be on Kurz for fighting through the screen.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, you've seen that call more and more. I mean, obviously, when a guy sets a screen and knocks a guy into next week, that's always kind of been the automatic call. But sometimes when somebody tries to push through that screen, they get him too. And so you got to call something, right?
It's kind of evened out, I think, Chris.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Mayacher back in for Grove City. Campagna drives lefty layup, too strong, won't go. Mayacher with the rebound. 29-25 Grove City. 3:38 to go third quarter. And Naus will be fouled on the left side as Kovacic called for the reach in. His second, team second in the second quarter. In terms of foul trouble, Mayacher 2 for Grove City, Kovacic 2 for Slippery Rock, and that's it.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a very physical game too. So
Naus will inbound up top to Fisher. Fisher back to the basket. Hands it off to Naus. Naus top of the key. 3 up. Rims out, no good. Greer the tip up and in. Nathan Greer now with 9. 31-25 Grove City.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Greer, that's what he does, right? I mean, that's how he has scored a lot of those 1,200 points that he has.
Closing in on 1,300. He's now at 1,292.
Wow.
Franco looking for the high-low for Book, but it was plenty high over his head and out of bounds. And it goes back to Grove City at the 3:11 mark.
Yeah, just again, Slippery Rock, again, that was an attack, but it just was kind of a questionable decision.
Wasn't much of an angle there, was it?
No, that's it. You got to get the angle. Good analysis.
Naus doubled in the backcourt. Naus in trouble. Baseball pass down court. Kurz makes the catch. Able to find Mayacher in the lane. Now back to Greer. Up on the left hand. No, but a foul. Christian Kurz kept that play alive, and it turns out that Nathan Greer will shoot 2. He needed every bit of that 6'4 wingspan.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Went up and got it, and then just great hustle by Grove City. Slippery Rock caught looking a little bit there.
Franco with a foul, his second, team third, and Greer back to the line. Greer went 1 of 4 at the line in the first quarter. First one up. Dances around and drops in. Greer in double figures with 10.
Yeah, Greer, looks like Greer hurt that left thumb a little bit there on that play. Keeps grabbing it and wincing.
Greer recently committed to Slippery Rock University for football.
Yeah. Speaking of Slippery Rock football, say hello to Vic Campagna, the longtime quarterbacks coach there, listening to us in California. Grandfather, of course, Freddie Campagna out there playing.
33-25. Grove City leading Slippery Rock, 2:50 to go. Of course, his son Tad was the quarterback on Slippery Rock's first District 10 playoff team in football in '96. Right. Book near block, hook shot, no good. Max Naus the rebound.
Yeah, Book having a tough night. Yeah, I think it's official to say that now.
Naus working on Kovacic. Right side, Mayacher with it. Mayacher guarded by Campagna. Get it back to Naus between the circles. 2:23 to go. Kurz now gets the handoff, drives into the lane, kicks it to Fisher. Right baseline, 15-footer is short. Kovacic comes up with a rebound for Slippery Rock, now dribbling through traffic. Kovacic right wing. Finds Campagna, over to Franco up top. Down low on the left block. King pumps again, puts it up and in. Braden King, a very patient move inside. Yeah. His second field goal. And Slippery Rock will take a timeout after cutting the lead back to 6 at 33-27. It's a full timeout with 2:05 to go in the third. We'll be back with more action after this on Sports Radio 96.7, Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
In debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
2:05 to go in the third quarter, 33-27. Grove City leading Slippery Rock. Eagles closing the season 4 home games out of 5. This game, of course, a reschedule from a couple weeks ago when the frigid weather came in. They'll play again Friday night at Slippery Rock in 6 nights, and right now a 6-point lead for Grove City, but a long way to go. 2:05 to go in the third.
A long way to go, but again, you just kind of look at it. That Slippery Rock's got to find a way to generate some easier offense. As it's a 6-point lead, but it just looks like it's a lot easier for Grove City to score.
1-2-2 from Slippery Rock. Kerr's entry batted out of there by Campagna, but it goes right to Naus, and Grove City keeps possession. Kerr's foul line extended far side as the Eagles go left to right. Give it to Naus between the circles. Naus working on King for Fisher right of the foul circle. Guarded by Book with 1:40 left in the third. Fisher with the ball fake left wing to Naus. Naus 8 first half points. Helped Grove City take that 23-20 halftime lead. It's a 10-7 edge for Grove City here in the third period. Fisher left wing. Fisher to Mayocker up top. Daniel Mayocker, 3, doesn't go, and Book yanks down the rebound for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, went and got it from the foul line. That's what they kind of need out of him.
Has not scored in the second half, has Josh Book. He has it at the top of the key. 3 on the way. Good, on cue. Book hits the 3, and the lead cut in half. It's 33-30.
Yeah, reverse jinx there. Yeah, Book popped open there, had his feet set, took his time, knocked it down.
Book's 26-3 of the season. Fisher left of the lane, leaner right with the right-hand glass rim, no good. Had the rebound, scored it out of his hands. Franco with it for Slippery Rock. Down to 46 seconds to go in the third. Rockets have it, chance to perhaps tie. Franco on the right side, lost the handle, lost the ball. Also lost his footing. Mayocker with it, pulls up on the block, shot blocked. Fisher there for the follow, can't get it to go. Book the rebound. Franco is down on his back in the forecourt. Book to the left block up with the right hand and good. Book with 13. It's 33-32. Franco, he will hobble to the near side with no weight on his right foot at all.
He's had trouble with that ankle. He missed the entire summer this past year with that ankle issue. So
still bounced back to have a good soccer season, first team center back, but he will check out. The Slippery Rock 5. Book, Popovic, Kovacic, Campagna, and King. 26 seconds to go in the third. Grove City, the lead down to 1. Thanks to 5 straight Josh Book points. Greer left side with it. Greer to Mayocker. Slippery Rock still has a foul to give. Naus inside for Greer. Knocked away from the backside by Popovic. Book has it. And then Book fouled on a run out. Slippery Rock bench wanted an intentional foul, and there certainly was intent by Ben Fisher, but not intentional with a capital I.
Right.
It's his first, team second, and a heady play by Ben Fisher.
Yeah, heady play by Ben Fisher. Heady play by Doug Popovic, too, as Greer popped wide open, and Popovic recognized that from 2 passes away, 2-pass position away, and was able to go get that steal.
7-0 run for Slippery Rock. The Rockets a chance to take the lead. Book on the left baseline. Pass intercepted by Mayocker. Mayocker midcourt for 5 seconds. Ahead for a streaking Kurz. Knocked away by Kovacic. It hit Kurz in the leg and went out of bounds. Slippery Rock will have it with exactly 3 seconds to go in the quarter.
Yeah, Kovacic doing a great job there, hustling back, knocking it off the shin of Mayocker, and Slippery Rock gets the last possession of the quarter.
Rockets also have the arrow. Inbound to Popovic. Back to Kovacic. Kovacic half-court heave on the way. It is off the bottom of the backboard, and that is the end of the third quarter. Slippery Rock scores the final 7 points of the quarter to draw within 1. It's Grove City 33, Slippery Rock 32. Chris and I will come back with a fourth quarter after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
The Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. Two firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services Inc., DBA Confluence Financial Partners, is an SEC-registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com.
Craving a taste of the extraordinary? Discover Vay's Pub and Grill, where flavor meets fun in Hermitage. From our signature steaks to our mouth-watering burgers, every dish is crafted with care. Unwind with a drink from our extensive selection in a vibrant, welcoming atmosphere. Whether it's a night out with friends or a family gathering, Vay's is your go-to destination for unforgettable dining experiences. Check us out today at vayspubandgrill.com and taste the difference.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Slippery Rock will have the ball to start the fourth. Rockets, a 7-0 run to close the third quarter. Grove City's lead whittled to 33-32, along with Chris Burtch. Ryan Briggs with you tonight at jam-packed Grove City High School. Aaron Byra back in the studio producing our game. Slippery Rock with it, moving right to left in the red jerseys. Silver numbers, white letters, silver and white trim. Book left of the lane. Grove City in the man-to-man. King with it, guarded by Greer. They'll give it off now to Campagna. Campagna left elbow. Campagna will zip it over to Popovic, right corner to King. Campagna top of the circle, 7:33 left in the fourth. Right side three, King up, no good. Rebound underneath, Book with it, tips it up, can't get it to go. Fisher with the rebound for Grove City. The Eagles cling to the 1-point lead.
Yeah. Book probably should have just corralled the rebound and tried to go get contact there.
Mayocker on the near right wing. Grove City in the white jerseys, black numbers outlined in old gold and black trim for the Eagles. Grove City's won 9 in a row at home, or 8 in a row at home, dating back to last year, 6-0 this year, but a steal at midcourt. Kovacic to King, back to Kovacic. Layup is good, Slippery Rock leads.
Great pass by Braden King, little touch pass. Hot potato, just like you practice it.
34-33, 9-0 run for the Rockets. Nouse will bring it ahead, guarded by Kovacic. Nouse to the left wing with 6:47 to go in the fourth. To Greer at the elbow. Greer into the paint, pulls up, 10-foot fadeaway short. Fisher with the rebound. Fisher slips, puts it up, and he's fouled. And Ben Fisher will shoot two, looking to put Grove City back on top with 6:36 to go.
They're going to get on that. Is that on Book or Popovic?
And
he did get it on Book. Okay.
Referee Gabe Mild coming over and explaining it.
I think Coach Modest kind of saying, hey.
It's Book's second, team first. Fisher line to the right, first one rattles around and drops in. 8 for Ben Fisher. And we are deadlocked at 34 with 6:36 to go in regulation. Grove City 5 timeouts left, Slippery Rock with 3. Fisher up, long no good. Rebound, pinballing around, still loose. Mayocker collects it for Grove City.
Wow.
It's a couple of times tonight Grove City's gotten the offensive rebound on a free throw.
Yeah, that one was a little more unconventional.
Looked like ping pong balls in the lottery machine. Fisher drives right of the lane. He is fouled. It is a floor foul as Braden King got him.
Yeah, King's made a couple of smart plays tonight. That last pass he gave to Kovacic for the layup, and that one just clubbing him on the floor before he could get the shot up.
Inbound coming from Nathan Greer, standing on the Y in Grove City. To Fisher, near right side. Slippery Rock now half-court trap, Chris?
No, it's just that 1-3-1.
Okay,
just a 1-3-1, yeah. Two guys on the ball there. That's actually not what Coach Motta wants.
Chris Kwolek of Grove City wants a timeout. It'll be a full timeout with 6:08 to go in regulation. Grove City 34, Slippery Rock 34. We'll come back with more action from Grove City after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Quench your thirst with Herman's Water. Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water at home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's number one roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
6:08 to go in the fourth quarter, tied at 34. Grove City and Slippery Rock, first of two meetings within a week. I'm Ryan Briggs along with Chris Burtch. Chris, it's been everything we wanted and then some.
Yeah, I mean, again, you just know that when these two teams play, this time of the year, it's going to be very close to the vest. You're going to see a lot of, kind of coach preparation, physicality on the inside, and both teams battling, scrapping, and here we are with 6:08 to go in the basketball game, 34-34. Neither team really with any specific momentum over the other.
No real foul trouble either. Franco, Book, Kovacic 2 for Slippery Rock, Mayocker 2 for Grove City. 4 timeouts for Grove City, 3 for Slippery Rock, and the arrow belongs to Grove City. Nick Ehrman back in for the Eagles. Ehrman on the right wing. Ehrman picks up his dribble, gets it out to Greer between the circles. Guarded by King and the Slippery Rock man-to-man. Rockets have played a lot more man than we've seen over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And it's worked.
It really has. Braden King doing a great job playing man-to-man on Greer.
Greer works at left wing for Kurz. Kurz cross court to Ehrman on the near side. 1-4 for Grove City. Now they'll pull it back out. Back near midcourt. Ehrman with it. Guarded in the forecourt by Popovic. Fisher now back on the edge of the center circle with 5:27 left in regulation. Greer pulls up. Foul line jumper on the way. No good, but a loose ball foul underneath. And it will be on Popovic, his second, team third. Grove City inching closer to the bonus. Yeah. 3 fouls on Slippery Rock with 5:21 to go. And Franco, who injured the right ankle, he will come back in.
He looks like he's all right, kind of bouncing in there, sprinting onto the floor, so he's good.
It's Grove City, Slippery Rock. You're gonna suck it up and get out there.
Yep.
Fisher on the near side with it. Slippery Rock back to the 1-3-1, maybe to protect it a little bit mobility-wise. Yeah. And it will turn out to be a turnover as Fisher's pass airmailed it into the front row over Ehrman's head, and Slippery Rock will have it at midcourt.
Here's a nugget Coach Abraham might like. That's that old switch the guards all the time. Guards kind of against the zone, switching all the time. That time he was open on that skip from Fisher, but they were too busy switching. That's why I don't always love that.
Left of the lane, they get it to Popovic. 3 long. And weak side board grabbed by Ehrman. 5 minutes to go. Tied at 34. Ehrman, right wing for Mayocker. Tracks it down, guarded by Franco. Slippery Rock back to the man-to-man. Fisher in the paint. Fisher for the cutter. Greer deflected away. King got a hand in there. Book with it. Book will push it ahead. Steaming down the lane. Book for the lead. Around the rim and in. Book breaks the tie. 36-34 Slippery Rock.
Yeah, Josh Book doing a great job on the speed dribble there. Got there in about 2 dribbles.
15 now for Book. 4:27 to go in the fourth. Between the circles, Ehrman, right wing to Mayocker. Inside for the cutter. Kurz, righty layup, good. Christian Kurz with 6. We're tied at 36.
Yeah, great pass by Daniel Mayocker there, too. On that cut, had to be right on the money. It was.
36 all, another tie. 4:09 to go, fourth quarter. Kovacic hesitates, drives in. Shot blocked by Greer. Rebound lands on the baseline. Kovacic saying, I got hit.
Yeah.
But
a couple of times, I think it would be his contention.
He'll inbound. That's his consolation prize.
Yeah.
Finds Franco at the left elbow. Down low for the cutter. Book, layup is good. Book on the back cut.
How about that screen by Kovacic? He was mad about the call. Took it out on the Grove City guy on that back screen for Book.
Now 17 for Josh Book. And it's 38-36. Jump ball on the far side. Ehrman gets tied up, and Grove City has the arrow. But that could be a factor down the stretch,
yeah, no
getting
doubt.
that force.
No doubt.
The jump ball.
Yeah, Kovacic's been just a absolute terror to the Grove City ball handlers.
Greer with a pump fake, pulls up 14-footer. Greer, good and a foul. Nathan Greer, now 10.5, 13 for the game, and we're tied again at 38. He has a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, great ball fake. Got him in the air, and then he went up and, he hangs in the air, a little bit like for the old school guys, Bernard King. He hangs in the air and then kind of shoots it on his way down. Made the shot, got kind of fouled afterwards.
Free throw long, no good, but Fisher the rebound. Third time tonight, Grove City's got an offensive rebound. Mayocker, right of the lane, jump shot, rattles out, doesn't go. Fisher, the rebound, put back, no, but a foul by Book. And Big Ben Fisher will go to the line with 3:35 to go.
Yeah, Fisher's been terrific. He's kind of lurking around. Soft spot to soft spot against Slippery Rock zone. Hit a couple of shots, got a bunch of rebounds. That time, just a great fundamental pivot ball fake to draw the foul on the Slippery Rock star, Josh Book.
Book's third, team fifth. Fisher good on the first one. 9 for Fisher, 39-38. Grove City back on top. Fisher aims, shoots, good. Turns out to be a 4-point possession, Chris.
Yeah, how about that?
40-38, 3:33 to go. Grove City has not yet committed a foul in the fourth quarter.
That's amazing.
Eagles are in the bonus on the other side. Kovacic into the lane up on the right hand. It's blocked by the rim. Rebound picked out of there by Ehrman. Ehrman pushes ahead. Nick Ehrman to the top of the key, finds Mayocker. Right baseline jumper, no good. Weak side board. Greer trying to save it. Runs out of room. And will be Slippery Rock basketball with 3:14 left. And Slippery Rock will ask for and be granted a timeout. It'll be a full timeout with 3:14 to go in regulation. 40-38, Grove City leads Slippery Rock. We have a good one tonight. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
How well your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and we'll give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Timeout taken by Slippery Rock. Rockets have 2 timeouts left. Grove City 4 timeouts. 2-point lead for the Eagles, 40-38. Slippery Rock will have the ball in the backcourt. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio producing our game. Been a lot of great Grove City Slippery Rock games over the last 3 decades or so. This one certainly stacks up well in terms of competitiveness, the effort, all those things. Pretty good way to spend a Saturday night.
Pretty good way to spend a Saturday night is right. And guys making plays on both sides. It's been a game of plays, not a game of mistakes.
Kovacic left of the lane, near corner. Franco 3 for the lead, doesn't go. Greer collects the rebound for Grove City. A good look for Franco, but it wouldn't go. And Grove City maintains its 2-point lead. 2:55 left now in regulation.
I get the feeling that was a big moment possibly right there for the Rockets.
Fisher back to the basket in the foul circle, faces up, swings it left of the lane for Mayocker. Mayocker pump fake, jumper on the way, doesn't go. Rebound, Book with it. He and Greer get tangled up, and there will be a foul on the rebound. And it is on Greer.
Yep.
That'll be Nathan Greer's first, team first.
Both stars going to get tangled up there. Everybody holding their breath. Who's the foul going to be on?
Kovacic will inbound against full court pressure from Grove City. Gets to Popovic, and now the Eagles will settle back into the half-court defense. 2:36 to go. Campagna to Kovacic. Box set for the Rockets, left wing Franco with it. Looking inside, Book popped open and he was held down low. Rockets will have it on the baseline. Second foul in the quarter. This one will go on Mayocker, number 3 on Daniel Mayocker.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad strategy, right? You double team him and foul him on the floor if you have to prevent a basket.
Inbounds to Franco, pops open, puts it up, and he'll shoot 2 as Nathan Greer got his money's worth. Anderson Franco found himself wide open, Chris.
Yeah, he found himself wide open on that little slip on the out-of-bounds play. Nice pass in there, and then Franco did a nice job there because he knew, Greer was going to jump 200 feet in the air and block his shot if he didn't ball fake. So he just went up there with 2 feet, ball fake, got him in the air, and then drew the contact.
Franco line to the left, gets the roll on the first one. 40-39. Now it's just the second foul shot of the night for Slippery Rock, by the way.
Wow.
Book went 0 for 1 back in the first quarter.
How many times do you see that, Briggsy, where you see, somebody, think, I got to get the shot off really quick, and they throw it right up there, and the shot blocker blocks it out of the gym. That time Franco pump fake, got him in the air, drew the contact.
Franco goes 2 for 2 to tie the game at 40.
Huge.
7 for Anderson Franco. 2:24 left in regulation. And Ehrman making his first start tonight will bring it ahead. Talk about being thrust into the crucible.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ehrman, left side over to Fisher, foul line extended out to Greer. Guarded by King, inside Fisher, pops open, layup is good, hung on the rim and dropped in.
Yeah.
Ben Fisher's first field goal of the fourth quarter gives Grove City the lead again, 42-40.
Book and Kovacic both went with Ehrman to the corner and left Fisher wide open on the block.
Fisher now with 12, Franco across the lane. Franco pivots up with the left hand, no good. Greer the rebound with 1:49 to go.
Another nice move by Franco, just altered enough by Greer.
Left elbow, Ehrman with it, out to Fisher. Fisher with the ball fake. Finds Greer. Up top for Naus. 1:34 to go in regulation. Grove City with the ball, leading 42-40. Kurz with it. Kurz out to Ehrman. Kovacic all over him. Ehrman near side. Ehrman into the corner. Timeout, Grove City. Eagles take time with 1:21 to go. And what will Chris Kwolek take? He has options. It's going to be a full timeout for Grove City. It's a 30. They changed it.
Right.
A 30 for the Eagles, 1:21 to go. And we'll keep it here since we were a bit tardy getting into the break. 42-40, Grove City on top and with the ball. Chris, what's going on in each timeout huddle?
I mean, I think there's no question about it. You know, Grove City's talking about, getting into their spread. They're going to spread the floor. They're going to run that Clarion set, or maybe their dribble drive stall. And I think probably Coach Kwolek is saying, listen, we're taking time off the clock. We're trying to get them to foul us, but if you have something good, take it. And I think Slippery Rock is talking about what they have to do to not allow Grove City to just kill a whole bunch of this clock. Slippery Rock does have 5 fouls, so as soon as they chase, they will send Grove City to the foul line.
If you look at who to foul, you probably don't want to foul Fisher, 82% on the season, but Kurz, sub 50%. Ehrman's a sophomore, 1 of 4 at the line this year. Maybe he's somebody you look at and, to put some pressure on him, but a lot to iron out. 1:21 to go, and it will be Kurz the inbound. He'll throw it into the backcourt. Ehrman with it, guarded by Kovacic. Ehrman back over the midcourt line, down to 1:14 to go. Kovacic trying to get a 5 count. Ehrman spin dribble to the foul line. Gives it off to Naus, who took it away from Fisher. Naus guarded by Franco. And to Greer on the near right wing. A minute to go in regulation. 42-40 Grove City. Left wing with it. Naus back up top. Gets it to Ehrman. Guarded by Franco. Hand off to Greer. 46 seconds to go. Eagles have burned up some more time.
Yeah, you can see this is Slippery Rock's going to have to do something here.
And Naus fouled. Kovacic thought he picked it clean.
He did. Ouch. Wow.
Kovacic's third. And it will be Max Naus shooting 2.
Wow.
Naus, 8 points all in the first half. Naus on the season, 12 of 18 at the line, 67%.
Even the Grove City folks are grinning over that one.
First free throw, no good. Naus went 4 for 4 at the line last night at Farrell, but the first one doesn't go. And it remains 42-40. Naus line to the right. 39.5 seconds to go in regulation. Free throw up, short. Rebound, Greer. He tipped it in.
Oh, you got to box that guy out.
Another missed box out. It's 44-40. Fourth time tonight.
Yeah.
36 seconds to go.
Greer just makes plays, doesn't he? He just makes plays.
Kovacic left of the lane for King, into the corner for Franco. Franco 3, no good. Rebound, Greer with it. Greer to Fisher, 23 seconds to go. And Fisher will be fouled as about 2 seconds ran off the clock.
Did you see what Fisher did?
He said, give me the ball.
Go give me the ball, and then he held it up high so that they had no choice but to foul him instead of passing it off.
Fisher, the top free throw shooter on the team. Percentage-wise, 4 of 6 tonight. He has 12 points, came in 82% on the season. Foul was on Franco, his 4th. And they should put a little time on the clock, Chris. The clock kept running. And maybe they're trying to.
Man, I remember we had an issue with that Thursday night.
Well, it was issues. So now, essentially, this kind of freezes Fisher a little bit.
Yeah, you just remember the girl from Hickory was frozen for about 2 minutes.
22 seconds exact on the clock. So Ben Fisher to shoot 2. 44-40, the Grove City lead. Fisher up, and it drops in. Touched all parts of the rim and fell in, 45-40. Slippery Rock still has 2 timeouts, so this game's far from over.
Oh, yeah.
But Fisher can make it a little bit more difficult for the Rockets. Fisher, 6'6" junior. Aims, shoots, and good. 46-40, timeout Grove City. Eagles take a full timeout. We'll step aside as well. 22 seconds to go. Grove City looks to salt away this one. We'll come back with the finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
In debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal Opportunity Lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
22 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Grove City has taken a 6-point lead, 46-40. It'll be Slippery Rock ball. Rockets have to go the length of the court. Each team with 2 timeouts left. And if you're Slippery Rock, Chris, the 3 would be ideal, but get a quick something,
yeah,
right?
Get a quick something, right. Yeah, use the speed dribble. Try to get the ball to Josh Book moving towards the hoops.
Full court pressure set up by Grove City. The inbound to Franco, now to Kovacic in the backcourt. Kovacic, Grove City has a foul to give, remember. Kovacic driving in, and there is the foul. It'll be a floor foul. Greer reached out and committed the foul. Greer's third, and Chris, that's one of the things, this new foul rule that came in a couple years ago, it changes your end-of-game strategy.
It really does, yeah. That was a good job by Grove City. They just played defense for about 5 seconds and then fouled.
Inbound to Book, right wing, long 3, Book short, rebound Greer. Greer will be fouled with 12 seconds to go. Campagna commits the foul. Now Nathan Greer has a chance to shut the door on arch rival Slippery Rock.
Yeah. Greer just makes plays. I got a text from a basketball buddy. Said he's just a winner. You know, he's a winner and doing his thing tonight.
Greer line to the right, first one up, no good. So the door still staying open a little bit for Slippery Rock. 12 seconds to go.
2 possessions, right? Timeout, GC.
Grove City takes time. Chris Krolick wants to get his defense set, and it's going to be a full timeout. Or, well, nope, a 30. They take a 30, 12.2 seconds to go. Grove City now 1 timeout left. If we have a jump ball, the arrow points to Slippery Rock.
Okay.
46-40, Grove City the lead. Slippery Rock led briefly in the fourth quarter. The Kovacic basket made it 34-33, and that capped a 9-0 run dating back to the third quarter, but Grove City able to pull ahead. Coming down the stretch here, Fisher a basket, Greer a tip in off a missed free throw, and a couple of Fisher free throws that made it 46-40.
Yeah, just kind of a series of events here that Grove City has kind of made plays and gotten a few breaks, and here we are. Nathan Greer with a chance to make it a 3-possession game with 12.2 seconds left.
Grove City clears the lane, free throw good. 47-40. Inbound to Kovacic, gets it down court. Book right wing, stumbled, tosses it up in the air. It's grabbed by Fisher. He'll hang on with 4 seconds to go, and the Grove City Eagles are going to pull out a 47-40 victory tonight over Slippery Rock. Chris, a hard-fought battle for 32 minutes. Exactly what we thought, and the Grove City Eagles, a resilient bunch, finding a way to get it done at home.
Yeah, I mean, you look at kind of the way their week has gone, that kind of tough game against Hickory, and then last night Farrell coming out and just being completely inspired. And, you just thought Grove City better play great tonight. And they came out and they did, right? And, Slippery Rock answered a lot of the punches, but couldn't answer them all. And the Grove City Eagles getting a big, big region win.
Grove City closes the game on a 7-0 run, 47-40 your final. We'll come back with a post game. We'll have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game here on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Quench your thirst with Herman's Water. Sign up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
Back here at Grove City High School, 47-40. Grove City outlasts Slippery Rock. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you, Aaron Biro in the studio. 47-40, Grove City getting the win. You know, this is classic, and of course everybody say, well, Slippery Rock's in Butler County. But this is classic Mercer County boys basketball tonight here.
Slippery Rock's been a Mercer County basketball program since 1988. Right? I mean, that's just the truth of it. And certainly we saw that tonight. It was a, just a good old-fashioned physical. It was a good old-fashioned all kinds of preparing by the coaches. People, great chess match during the game. And again, I love it when the game kind of comes down to guys making plays, not so much guys making mistakes. And, in this game that we just saw, Slippery Rock and Grove City were about even in making the plays until about 3 minutes to go in this game. And then all of a sudden, Ben Fisher, Nathan Greer kind of doing what they do, making plays. And Slippery Rock just could not match the amount of plays that they made.
47-40 your final. The scoring recap in this one for Grove City, 2 men in double figures. Nathan Greer leading the way with 16 points, 6 field goals, 4 of 9 at the line for 16. Ben Fisher, 4 field goals, 6 of 8 at the line for 14. He knocked down 4 free throws down the stretch for Grove City. Max Naus off the bench for 8. A 2 threes, 0 for 2 at the line, 8 for Naus. Christian Kurz, 3 field goals for 6. Daniel Mayacher, a three-pointer for 3 points. Nick Ehrman started, did not score. Grove City, 14 twos, 3 threes, 10 of 19 at the line, 47 points. For Slippery Rock, Josh Book led the way with 17, 7 twos and a 3, 0 for 1 at the line. He finishes with 17. 9 for Max Kovacic, 3 twos and a 3. He finishes with 9. Anderson Franco, a 2 and a 3. 2 of 2 at the line for 7. Braden King, 2 field goals for 4. Freddie Campagna, a 3-pointer for 3 points. Connor Zorn played, did not score. Doug Popovic started, did not score. Slippery Rock, 13 twos, 4 threes, 2 of 3 at the line tonight. It was 11-11 after 1. 23-20 Grove City at the half. Grove City opened up a 33-25 lead in the third. Slippery Rock a 7-0 run to make it 33-32 after 3 quarters. Rockets took the lead on a Kovacic basket, 34-33. It was tied 40 all in the fourth quarter, but Grove City able to pull it out down the stretch. Ben Fisher, go-ahead basket. Greer, a tip in. Fisher, a couple of free throws in there as well. 47-40 your final. Grove City goes to 14-4 overall, 4-2 in conference play. Slippery Rock now 11-7 and 3-3 in the league. The league standings up to the moment: Hickory 5-1, Sharon 4-2, Grove City 4-2 with a win at Sharon.
Right.
In its on its ledger now. Slippery Rock 3-3, Farrell 2-4, Mercer, which is 3A. In with all the 4As, Mercer is 0-6. We will take our final timeout. We'll come back with the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game and the Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game. Post-game continues. Grove City pulls out a 47-40 win here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Up now for our unparalleled water delivery service and enjoy free delivery straight to your doorstep. Whether you need water for your home or office, Herman's delivers premium quality water that's crisp, refreshing, and pure. Make the smart choice today. Experience convenience and hydration like never before. Visit our website at hermanswater.com/free delivery to get started and never worry about running out of water again.
Are you buried in debt? Did you overspend over the holidays? Turn to the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union for help. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union has sensible, caring solutions that will help you pay off accumulated debt or unwanted bills. Ask about their personal loans, home equity options, or even credit card balance transfers. Call or stop in to discuss what plan works best for you. Read more online at gcafcu.org. Equal opportunity lender. Federally insured by NCUA.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press?
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. 2 firms coming together to serve clients in Grove City, Western PA, and beyond. Confluence Financial Partners is a wealth management firm on a mission to help clients maximize their lives and legacies. Visit us at confluencefp.com. Confluence Wealth Services, Inc., DBA Confluence Financial Partners is an SEC registered investment advisor. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply any level of skill or training. Please refer to our Form ADV Part 2A and Form CRS for further information regarding our investment services and their corresponding risks at confluencefp.com. warnershomes.com.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The fifth quarter show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
And we are back here at Grove City High School, where tonight the Grove City High School boys basketball team pulls out a 47-40 victory. Ryan Briggs here, along with Chris Burtch, and we have our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Grove City's Ben Fisher. Ben, congratulations. Big win tonight. Always fun to beat an arch rival, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great. Feels great.
So,
yeah, it just seemed like, Ben, kind of all night they put so much kind of attention on Nathan Greer. You were just kind of hanging out in the soft spot of that zone, getting a lot of offensive rebounds, made a couple of nice passes, made some great plays down the stretch. You had to love kind of how your team played, and then that you were able to kind of make plays against Slippery Rock zone.
Yeah, I think we did a great job offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding in general. We must have had 10 boards on them. It was me and Greer and everyone else, CK, did a really good job boxing out.
Yeah, you had a lot. You spent a lot of time tonight guarding Slippery Rock star player Josh Book. You know, obviously Book got some points, but you had to feel pretty good about the way you were able to at least make it tough for him to get his points.
Yeah, we were trying to be physical on him. No, nothing easy for him. Yeah, really just trying to stay really physical with him.
Ben Fisher, 14 points tonight. And, of course, Coach Burtch knows, he coached a lot of great big men over the years. Yeah. And yourself, you're a post player. But to be such a proficient free throw shooter, that's obviously something you've put a lot of you've spent a lot of time doing. It just doesn't happen. Well over 80% on the season, 4 big free throws in the fourth quarter. Obviously, it's something that you have because when you play inside, you're going to go to the line a lot. Obviously, it's something that you've put specific focus on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go through all the trouble of getting down there and getting fouled, you got to make the free throws.
That's a great answer. Ben Fisher, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been a busy week for you guys. Congratulations. Big one coming up on Tuesday back here with Sharon. These league games are a lot of fun, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
A lot of fun to commentate, a lot of fun to coach. At least when you come out on the good side,
right,
a lot of fun to play. Hey, I'm undefeated in league play for a lot of years. But Ben Fisher, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you Tuesday night.
See you.
Congrats, Ben. Great job.
Our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Ben Fisher. And like all of our players of the game, he has received a customized T-shirt courtesy of 2 J's and a B, Screen Printing and Gifts, located on East State Street in Hermitage. Money will also be placed into a scholarship fund in the name of Ben Fisher. And at the end of the academic year, we will recognize one of our local student athletes as the Reinhardt's Insurance Student Athlete Scholarship recipient. So tonight, Ben Fisher, the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. And now we're going to bring in Grove City head coach Chris Kwolek. Coach, talked with Ben there. Obviously, it's been a busy week for you. A tough one on the road Tuesday, tough last night. To bounce back tonight, and Chris and I commented on air, neither team had any sort of hangover from last night. This was a battle for 32 minutes tonight.
Sure was. This was a really, really tough week in the fact that you got to play 3 region games on a Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, 2 of them being on the road. Everybody knew when this region came out back in early April that this was going to be a gauntlet to run through. So we were able to turn the page from the last 2 games. My wife had a serious conversation with me last night to say, listen, this is a gauntlet.
Yeah.
The best team's going to win every single night. It may not be you, it may be them, but I can tell you that it's a well-earned victory every time you get a win in this region.
I thought too, kind of seeing you two nights in a row, obviously last night you could never kind of climb the mountain ultimately, but it seems like what you have, the kind of the makeup of your team is no matter how much momentum the other team gets, and maybe even if they get like a 6, 7, 8, 10 point lead, your guys play very calm, very urgent, and they just sort of make plays And, they don't go on a 20-0 run to get back in a game. They go on like a 14-6 run to get back in a game slowly. And it seemed like both nights had that effect. Tonight, you're obviously able to climb the whole mountain and get the win.
Yeah, but that's a heck of a basketball team. This is the team that Slippery Rock has been waiting for coming up through the years, and the job that Coach Mata has done over the last 5-6 years. They're starting to reap the benefits of his process. Josh Book, heck of a player, one absolute stud that is going to give me a lot of sleepless nights. Ready for him to graduate and move on. Max Kovacic, the way that he plays, the way that he handles the ball. Anderson Franco, you just have a lot of good pieces with this Slippery Rock basketball team. We got up 8. I looked at the scoreboard. I looked at my assistants. I just said, we're in trouble. I'm just telling you because they're not going to go away. Right. They're not going to go away. They're going to clip, chew, whatever they have to do to put themselves back in the position to make it a basketball game, and sure as heck they did.
Tonight, a really key play. 4 times tonight, you got offensive rebounds off of missed free throws, including 42-40 game, missed a free throw. Nathan Greer catches it, gets the tip in, make it 44-40. Put you up 2 scores. That had to kind of really, again, wasn't breathing room per se, but boy, in terms of the game itself and the momentum, a real shot to the gut for Slippery Rock and a real spark for your team.
Well, I told Nathan, I said, in about 3 possessions, you went back to your sophomore year and remembered what got you to that point on the offensive end if your shot's not falling. Right. And his hustle, his tenacity, but obviously Ben was the player of the game for the reason tonight, for a good reason. But you can't do that without Nathan and the position that he's in right now. He's letting whatever he can come to him, and he's getting it off of hustle. He's getting it off of grit, but more importantly, he's doing that and helping us win.
Another guy that helped you tonight, our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, Max Naus. Started last night, comes off the bench tonight, which made him eligible for the award, but a couple of big threes in the first half when offensively you're kind of a struggle at times. He came in 8 points off the bench, running the show down the stretch. You had to really like how he played tonight. In a tight and tough environment.
Well, keep in mind, though, he was our 6th man all year when Paul went down. So after the losses that we had, I said, Max, I want you to go back home. All right? Doesn't mean the bench. It just means that I want you to watch the game come to you before we got to get you going again. Yep. Whether it's foul trouble, whether it's energy, whether it's tenacity, whatever it is, do what you do best. And he played a key role for us tonight, coming off the bench like you said he did.
He really seemed to understand the assignment against that 1-3-1. Like some of your guys, I saw you were trying to tell them where to go. Naus knew right where to go, where the seam was. He found a couple of guys. He made those shots, and that's really the key against that zone.
And it's difficult to prepare for this zone in 21 hours.
Right.
Like we had told you in pregame. It's difficult to play against this zone because of the pieces that are there. We wanted to go after Josh early. We got him a key foul early in the first quarter. We were hoping to keep going at him, though. But in a Grove City Slippery Rock game, it's going to come down to the last possession, and it's pretty much did to tonight with a couple free throws at the end.
And Grove City gets the win, 47-40. Eagles now 4-2 in the league. 4 league games left, 3 of them here. You have Sharon Tuesday night. Get a chance at least maybe to breathe at least maybe for a few hours before you turn your attention to the Tigers. But has to feel pretty good, all things considered, after a tough week.
After this week. And I said, you know what, though? If this were 2 losses, Ryan, in December, I don't think anybody would bat an eye. It's the fact that it was 2 losses at the end of January, early February. It's like, week. Are we going to tank? Yeah. Are we going to go south? Because those are 2 key losses, though. But you're going at Hickory, at Farrell, 2 great programs, 2 great coached basketball teams, and 2 teams that play really well that are scratching and clawing for either a region title or to get into the playoffs. Yep. So just got to take with what you get each night. And we got 1 day and maybe even a day of rest, but obviously a day of rest, but 1 day to prepare for Sharon coming in on Tuesday.
Coach Chris Kwolek of the Grove City Eagles, congratulations. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you Tuesday night.
Great job.
Chris Kwolek joining us in the postgame, along with our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Ben Fisher, our Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, Max Naus. And that's brought up to you, of course, by Lock, Stock, and Barrel of Sharpsville, open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday in the Sharpsville Plaza. And Max Naus will be entered into our Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year competition. At the end of the season, we will recognize one of our subs of the game as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year. So congratulations to our post-game award winners. Grove City pulls out a 47-40 win over Slippery Rock. Rockets fall to 3-3, but this is a really good Slippery Rock team.
Yeah.
It would not be surprising if they end up 7-3 in league play. That's how good they are.
Right. Yeah. And Coach Kwalik said that in his pregame interview that any one of these teams is capable of losing them all or winning them all. Again, and what's crazy about it is after all these battles and meat grinder that they're going to go through in the region, probably definitely 3, maybe 4, perhaps even all 5 are going to go into the playoffs, and we may see some third games against all these teams with all
certainly
these teams.
Possible, and of course with 5 teams coming out of District 10 and 4A, they'll have to play off for the 5th spot. The quarterfinal losers will have essentially, like in wrestling, the blood round to come back through. So yeah, we certainly we may have Grove City Slippery Rock 3 times, or Sharon Hickory, or any combination, or multiple combinations in the District 10 playoffs. But tonight, it's Grove City on the opening night of February, a 47-40 win. Earlier today in scores, Sharon boys over Beaver Falls.
Yep.
That final was
76-42. The Tigers go to Beaver Falls and beat the Tigers.
So the Tigers, the Sharon Tigers are 12-6. They'll be here at Grove City Tuesday night. Also, it was the Grove City girls 42-24 win at Fort LaBeouf today.
Yeah.
They get a nice win as they look to get back in the race in Region 4. That was a non-league game, of course. Kennedy girls fall to Elizabeth Forward today, 52-50, and our final score, 47-40. The final Grove City, a 7-0 run to close it out, defeating Slippery Rock. Chris, a parting thought?
No, just again, every time we get to call one of these Region 4 games, there's just an intensity and a physicality that you just don't see across the board in high school basketball. And tonight was all of those things. Just a great high school basketball game that you and I were privileged to see and call.
We'd like to thank the folks here at Grove City, Principal Brendan Smith, Dr. Brendan Smith. He's got the doctorate now. Congrats to Coach Smith, as well as Athletic Director Casey Young. We appreciate all their help. We had a terrific setup here. Thanks to the guys, the scores table, Steve Sansom in charge down there. Back in the studio, Aaron Byro producing our game and doing an outstanding job as always. Thanks to Bob Greenberg, our sports director and sales manager. This is Ryan Briggs. For my partner, Chris Burtch, this is Ryan Briggs saying good night from Grove City High School. Tonight, Grove City holds off Slippery Rock 47-40. You heard it here on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook. Thanks for listening and watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week on Sports Radio 96.7.
Basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Shell Restoration, Warner's Homes and Improvements, St. Paul's in Greenville, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor. UPMC is Mercer and Lawrence County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you on your feet faster. Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Herman's Water, Vay's Pub and Grill, Hermitage Rotary Club. If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail, DK Auto LLC in Grove City, and the Cash Dollar team at Confluence Financial Partners, honoring our past, expanding our future. Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.